Hello everyone and welcome back to HUD Bricks. Today we'll be taking a look at my custom LEGO Palace Cinema MOC, and of course this is based off of the original Palace Cinema, but the original was a corner building and now I have made it a straight building because it works better for my city. It's very similar, but I'm really excited to show it to you guys, so without further ado, let's get on into this. On the screen right now you should be seeing the original Palace Cinema, which as you can see is a corner building, and now as I cut back to the original, it is now a straight building or a standard modular building, which worked better for my city, so I did it, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. And it fixed another problem, which is it has more seats in the actual cinema itself. So without further ado, let's get into the actual build. So when we get down at the minifigure eye view, you can see all these great details, including right here, which has the minifigure walk of fame, which is some great detailing. I'm gonna have to pick up the camera to show you that great detailing for the stars in the middle of the bricks, which is a great print detailing, no stickers. And you can also see that we've got an actress walking down the aisle right there with the red carpet, and you can also see that right here we have these railings so that the fans don't get into her and invade her privacy. You can see that over here we've got two movie posters, including the brick separator, and it has two of the names of the actual designers of the set, along with forever sorting, which I thought were hilarious. The original set did come with 3, but I was only able to add 2 into this MOC. You can see right here we've got 3 clicks and a snap by Minifigure, which I thought was hilarious. And you can also see right here we've got those amazing grand doors leading up from the red carpet, and you can open them like so. They are a little struggleish to open, but you can do it like so, and it just opens like that. Over here I thought that this was an amazing detail. You can see that we have, of course, the lamp post, which comes with every modular building, but if we move that out of the way, you can see that right there we have where you can buy the tickets. So you can slip your money through that little hole right there and you get a ticket out of it, which I thought was really cool and really awesome. You can just put a minifigure there and inside to be able to be giving the ticket. Overall, I really like the outside, so without further ado, let's look at the interior. So inside of the first story, you can see that we've got a lot of detailing. This isn't tiled off because the original set wasn't, unfortunately, but you can see that it's supposed to be carpet, so it kind of makes sense. But you can see on the left over here, we've got a small little like concession stand, I guess is what you would call it. But you can see this is where you can get all your little treats for the movie. And you can see that we've got the clerk who can stand behind here. We've got right there, if I zoom it in, you can see that we've got some popcorn along with a gumball machine and several different candies at the bottom, along with soda on the side. And now if I turn it over this way, you can see that we've got the stairs to go up to the cinema itself, along with over there you can see that the little like cash register where they can give you the tickets, and they just stand behind there, which I was showing you earlier. And you can see the counter right there. I love all these little lights across the side right here, along with this little plant, and you can see right here is where you can get your butter. That looks like ketchup to me. I don't know why you'd be putting that on popcorn, yuck, but I mean it might be some other popcorn flavoring. And you can see a small plant over here where you can go up to the cinema itself. But you can see over here, this is the alleyway. Now the original build did not have an alleyway. I had to do it since it is a standard modular building, so I just decided not to put anything back here since this is red ground, which is kind of weird, but yeah, I just put a door right here leading into the alleyway, and I really like that. So next up, let's go ahead and put this right here. You can see it just clips back into all of these different clips like so, and just kind of slides on the tiles until it can be put into there. Next up, you just grab the second story, which is right here, and you just kind of bring it over here and then just set it on top, and that's how it works. Let's look at the second story interior. On the side of the building, you can see right here, it looks absolutely amazing. It spells out Palace right there. You can see all of these different studs being lights right here. You can see the gold outline, which has some great detailing, and you can also see more at the bottom here with some different cheese slopes and stuff like that. You can see that right there in between we've got some different windows, along with these big windows right here. I don't understand why there are windows leading into the cinema, but I don't feel sorry for those who are watching the movie and have to have all that natural light coming in. But I really like the detailing right here, and I think it's a great exterior design. So here's the second story cinema. You can see that we've got the movie screen over here, which is actually pretty cool. I can just hopefully take it off right here. There we go. And you can see that it has that old movie, 3 clicks and a snap, with Minifigure on the screen right now, and these different like brick guys in the background. That might be a reference to the Minifigure series that was actually not yet released. Easter egg. You can see that over here we have all this brick like being revealed, and you can see it continues into the back alleyway. You can see that we've got all this extra seating. Now the original set did not have all that much seating, but I added a few extra chairs there. You can see that in the back we have the projector, which is right there. You can see we've got the chair there, and we also have the projector right there, which is actually a really cool build that you can just take off like so. And you can see that right there we've got the landing where you can come up from the second story to the second story, and you can see that we've also got the stairs leading up to the roof. Overall, I like all the extra chairs, and I really like this movie area. Here is the roof, which looks absolutely amazing. Not to brag or anything, you can see that we have this shingle detailing right here. We also have a rice hat in gold right in the middle right there. You can also see that we have some more detailing going up from here to give it that unique shape, along with these Ninjago pieces right here. And now that I turn it around, you can see some extra detailing and how this is held together from the bottom or the back. You can see that this is the door that comes up to lead to the roof, which can just be lifted up like that, and that's what the stairwell leads to. The roof is rather blank. Maybe sometime I'll put some like boxes up here for extra storage, but overall I really like all the detailing up here. And let's go ahead and look at the side builds. So the first side build you can see right here is the limo. I made a few adjustments from this because I think that the original build was a little bland and had a few blank spots. This is supposed to kind of look like a hot rod. That's the type of vibes I'm getting. But you can see that we've got all this great detailing at the front to give that unique shape. You can also see that right here we've got the grills, along with right here we've got those small wheels in that big area, which I'm not a huge fan of that, but you can see that we've got the doors right here, which just kind of open up. And you can see I added these tiles along the top to give it that more full look, and you can see I added tiles inside to make it look a little bit more full. You can see some backlights right there, rear lights, and you can see we've got a child actress right here riding in the back, along with her limo driver or butler. And you can see that we've got the steering wheel right there. Overall, this is a great build, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So the last two side builds, you can see that we've got these little lights right here, which just can shine up on the cinema to give it that extra lighting that it needs. I really like how these look, and I think they're great little builds for any type of mock that you're doing for extra glitz and glam. But you can see that the other thing that we have is just some crowd control right here. And the last side thing is just some money and some tickets that people can use. And let's take a look at the minifigs. The first two minifigures we have here is over here. That could be a Palace Cinema clerk, or he could also be just a random guy going to the theater. He has that great vampire printing on his chest, and you can see he has slick back hair. Of course, like all of the modular building minifigures, they look like mannequins. And you can see on his back, he just has small black printing right there. You can see that on the right, we have a butler or limo driver. He just has that just suit there with the bow tie, and you can see he just has that little hat, and on the back he has some more printing, and again that just kind of scary happy face. Next up, we've got two actresses. The actress on the left has that dress on, and you can see she just has some regular brown hair, red arms, and some more torso printing on the back. Again, she's a mannequin. And you can see on the right, we've got a child actress because she has some mini legs, and you can see that she has that flowery dress, which I think looks pretty good. She just has a little ponytail and a little bit of back printing with that gold right there, and you can see it shines in the light, which I think is pretty cool. Two decent minifigures, and they're mannequins. Next up, we have a paparazzi person or a reporter, and you can see on the right we also have a cinema employee. The reporter or paparazzi looks pretty good. I like his fedora at the top. He also has that small little jacket with the suit or tie underneath. Doesn't have any back printing, but his accessory is a camera. The employee has that blue hat and his little bow tie with that great striped shirt. He's really poppy, and I really like how he looks, and he doesn't have any back printing either. So once again, it is time to get down to the nitty gritty, which is where I talk to you about any extra thoughts that I have and anything else. So I absolutely love this MOC. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And of course, I did this so that it can fit better in my new city layout. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. I might even like it better than the original version because of the extra seating inside. And I like how you got all the detail and all the features on one side instead of having to turn to the different angles. Again, you can never get back what I kind of lost with the extra spectrum of it being kind of multi-dimensional, but I think I did a really good job of this, not to brag, and I hope you enjoyed. Please feel free to subscribe because it really does help the channel. If you went on to enjoy this, give it a big thumbs up and comment down below on any other thoughts or ideas that you might have. This is Luke for HUD Bricks, and I'll see you next time on HUD Bricks.